working. So yeah, so apologies if there was like a thing that was sent out earlier about this, but I've been kind of messing around with OBS, and I've been kind of messing around with OBS a little bit to try to figure out how things work in it, because it is set up a little bit differently than Streamlabs. So yeah, there's a bit of differences, and I'm slowly working on trying to like figure them out. But yeah, let me know how everything's going and if like things are coming through correctly. I tried to fix the lighting a little bit because I know that my face looked a little bit washed out when it came to just the light. But if things look a little bit different, just let me know, and I will try to get to fixing them off stream if they look a bit too wonky. But yeah, so we have a couple of shiny hunts we're going to be doing today. I'm thinking, for this one, we're going to be hunting for pink shinies. So, well, what do pink shinies include? Well, obviously, something Ampharos, Cheapo Floof. So, we're going to be hunting for them, but also we're going to be still doing our Greninja shiny hunt of hatching eggs. So, there's that. Thank you. And yes, obligatory first comment with a Jared. Hey, Jared. There we go. But yeah, it's going pretty well so far. Just still figuring out like how to, because there's a lot of differences. There's a lot of differences in the way that OBS and the way that Streamlabs works, and I'm not the biggest fan of the differences because they're kind of weird. Because like there's certain things that you can't do in one and you can't do in the other. So, like Streamlabs has like a much better start, where just press the thing and it starts. Whereas with this, there is like start stream and then like start broadcast, which the start broadcast is, I have at times selected like start stream, but not start broadcast. So I've been like talking for a little bit and it just hasn't been streaming yet. But yeah, how's everyone doing though? Hope you guys are all doing well. So I am thinking, we are going to be needing to go back to Legends sometime in the future for a couple of shiny hunts. Mostly this is down to the specific way that Legends has a certain Pokemon that I can only get there. The big ones for this being like all the Hisuian forms. Dude, while clearing up my eggs, 42 eggs, get another shiny Tatsugiri, and then another one 11. Yeah, that's just how things go sometimes. That is just how RNG decides to be at times. But yeah. That's kind of my one worry when it comes to just like hunting in general via eggs, Aiden, is that I'm going to be getting my shiny via the eggs and then, oh no, wait, there's the spare eggs. There's even more of them. So, let Braviary, because yeah, I've been basically making a note of all the different Pokemon that have Hisuian forms that I am going to need to be deleting. Not deleting, that I'm going to need to be shiny hunting for when it comes to just Legends. Because I am going to need to eventually finish Legends. Many of you guys know I have a very tumultuous history with that game, to say the least. So, we are going to be eventually resuming that hunt. Well, that game, and then eventually like moving on to the full hunts of it. But the goal is to eventually like move past that game entirely, because yeah, not the most fun. I'm just leaving them both up to trade the other two forms. Nice. So when you breed Tatsugiri, does the form you are breeding, is that the one that all of the eggs will result in being? Because if that's the case, that's going to very much help me in my sanity when it comes to if I ever decide to get the entire family. Hey, April, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Hope you guys are all doing delightfully delightful. Nope, not seeing anything. Yeah, whenever I go to Asado Desert, I just have to scan the whole area just to make sure. Because I found a number of shinies just here while walking. And I just like making sure so I don't accidentally lose them. Okay, good. That's how it works. Because I didn't know if that was how it works, but the fact that it does work that way is reassuring to know. So that's good. Pretty sure you need to never know. For what? For the form preservation? I didn't want to deal with laggy water. Yeah, freaking lag lake. Like, I don't mind Lake Casseroya. It's just, it's a lot harder to shiny hunt in Lake Casseroya because the Pokemon can just dip into the water. I definitely think that there are good things about it, but yeah, I would rather sidestep them if possible. Laggy water, find the wrong form, yeah. But I am making note of, like, all the little things for when I eventually decide to start hunting them. Also got a shiny Squovet. Nice! Delightful. Again, guys, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. So, I am thinking that if we get the shiny Greninja for this one, I don't think we're going to be getting the Greninja and then, well, we're going to get the Froakie and then we get the next one as well. I don't think it's going to happen. But if it does, that'll be kind of amazing. Need a good fire type for the grass gym. Good fire type. I'd recommend Carcadet. Like, you're doing Violet. Okay, so, well, what's your starter? I've been currently hunting Roaring Moon, already phased on 3 Xylus. Yeah, Roaring Moon's a hard hunt. Roaring Moon, I think if you can hunt Roaring Moon and you have the mental fortitude to do that, I think that you will be able to hunt literally anything else. Just mostly down to the annoyance that is all of the Roaring Moon just phasing. Because when I talk about spawn interference, Roaring Moon is more or less like the perfect example of it. Spawn interference is just when you're hunting for a Pokemon via sandwiches, and other Pokemon that are of the same typing are in the same area. That's why whenever I'm going for a shiny hunt, I always go for the least amount of spawn interference. Okay. Yeah, I don't think the grass gym is going to be too hard. I want to use Monkey, but I already used him for my Scarlet playthrough. Monkey. What do you mean by that? You mean, Monkey. Primeape? Or I'm not really sure what you mean by monkey. Yeah, I'm starting to figure out like better ways of having my shorts laid out. So, tomorrow you guys are going to get one of the edited shorts that I fixed, and I'm basically like fixing my shorts now. Oh, Mankey. Okay. Yeah, Mankey is really good because freaking Annihilate is just a menace. The thing is absurd in how strong it is. But like, I like that. Like, yeah, it's really strong, and like it has such good coverage. Let's go Terratana Mouse. It's very nice. Yeah, I was debating doing the Tandemaus raids. I decided against it, mostly because I'm probably going to do the raids off stream, because I'll probably grind out the Terra Shards. Because, like, yeah, the Terra Shards are, like, just really, really good in general. I want to get my Terra Shards up. But, yeah. Tomorrow you guys are going to actually get, like, one of the fixed shorts, because I figured out in my editing software, DaVinci Resolve, how to change the base aspect ratio of the editing so that way I can get, like, actually edit shorts. I don't, like, Tandemaus is... I don't really think Tandemaus is that OP when it evolves into Mousehold. Because the way that Mousehold is, like, able to do a lot of damage is it just hits things 10 times over. But if things like rough skin exist, or you have a ghost type present, it just can't do a thing. And I think that is going to be the Achilles heel for it. A lot of people really like the way it plays competitively. I'm not a fan of it. Because it's very gimmick. Yeah, I used DaVinci Resolve. It's a great system. It's not as advanced as something like, say, Adobe Premiere Elements, but it's free. And I'm not doing, like, these super, super, super high graphics, intensity things. If I'm ever doing, like, any editing stuff, I can do it relatively quickly with it. I don't need, you know, the most intensive software in the world. That's what's on the Tandem Mouse that I covered, yeah. Like, Tandem Mouse definitely can put in work. But there's also something that needs to be remembered when it comes to Pokemon. Just because a thing is able to do well in a single scenario does not mean it is widely applicable as being as good as it was there. Like, the perfect example of this is the Seijin Park Pachirisu. That did very well at Worlds the time it was used, but that was because it was down to just the guy knowing the metagame, and it was a surprise factor play. When people, like, put it under the microscope and actually started using it more and more, they found it just couldn't do anything. But yeah, like, Tandem Mouse I found often is more useful as, like, a support Pokemon because it gets Friend Guard. And then you use Friend Guard on it in conjunction with, you know, just having a little bit of chip damage on it so it can kind of, like, break through Sash and things. But you bring it out against a Ghost type, it can't do anything. Which is kind of, like, that's one of the few things I'm happy about with Fluttermane being present, is Fluttermane will pretty much completely destroy anything that Tandem Mouse is trying to do. Not Tandem Mouse, Mousehold is trying to do. Because it's a Ghost type, and it can't use Population Bomb on a Ghost type, obviously. But also, guys, again, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Tadbulb. I actually was going to use a Tadbulb in one of my playthroughs. What do you mean, Hero? What do you mean, Hero? Hey, Jace, how you doing? It's just Ghastly just being annoying. Nope, not shiny. Yeah, Ghastly is just being annoying. I love that, like, it's open world. I like that you can encounter Pokemon and you can see them in the overworld. The only thing I'm not a fan of is that when you are just walking around and you're hatching eggs, Pokemon can still interact with you. So, like, you can have Pokemon float over to you and be in your, like, bubble. And then, like, someone counter you. Oh, bro. I think it might be Prawl. Yeah, I've already gotten the Shiny Charm. But yeah, didn't they add an item that allows Pokemon normally Pokemon not able to get them? That is the ring target. The way that the ring target works is you need to have the Pokemon you're hitting hold it. So you need a Fluttermane to hold the ring target in order for it to be hit. Other than that, it would need Scrappy, but I don't think Tandem Mouse gets Scrappy, and you're never going to use a Tandem Mouse that doesn't have Friend Guard, because Friend Guard is kind of what makes it really good. You know, it's kind of one of those things where the scenario exists, potentially, but in practicality it will never exist because you give up, like, the thing that makes it good. Hey, Andreas, how you doing? Can one of the mods please go grab Andreas's link? How you been? Hold on, can Mousehole get Odorous through their Foresight? Maybe. But the thing is, if it uses a turn of setup, that's also going to basically expose it to getting blasted by Fluttermane. The issue with setup moves like that is especially on something like Mousehold, where you want to have, you know, your coverage move, you want to have Helping Hand, you want to have Protect, you want to have Population Bomb, and then you generally want to give it a coverage option or Terra Blast, depending on what Terra type it is. It can't fit on a move like Odor Sleuth, even if it does learn it, which is kind of the issue with it. It doesn't have the right set. Planning on using a shiny Smoliv, but not finding outbreaks for them. I'm pretty sure you need to beat the game to get, I think you need to beat the game in order to get outbreaks. Finish up editing and uploading the 90 shorts. Noise. Item seems really pointless now. The setup. Like, there's definitely uses for things like the ring target, but it's a bit of an impractical setup to get it to really be effective, which is why you don't really see the ring target being used. More often than not, when you see a bad item in play for competitive, it's things like the Iron Ball, where that can cripple, like, a lot of things. Even if you're not, say, tricking it onto a Pokemon to hit it with a normally ineffective move, you're able to just destroy their speed. Really, you don't need to beat the game. I thought you did. Interesting. But also, guys, again, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already, all you wonderful, wonderful people out there. But yeah, I mean, there's definitely times you could theoretically use the ring target. The problem is the ring target is such a situational move. Such a situational item. Where, okay, I can use this to hit ghost types with fighting moves, or normal moves, or hit ground types with flying types with ground moves. The issue is you're not going to be seeing it that often, and especially in the case of the flying types, you are going to be wanting, like, the Iron Ball on them anyway, because the Iron Ball is a much more widely applicable item for just negative effects. Because it, I believe it cuts the speed of the person afflicted with it in half, and if you're flying, you are now weak to ground. You are now susceptible to ground moves. So it's a better thing to have the Iron Ball. I'm making a script about Pokemon, White Heart Nuzlocke. A lot of jokes about Getsis. Huh? Not sure I understand. Fun fact, the voice actress for the woman in the Super Mario Bros. Trailer is the same voice actress who voiced Princess Toadstool. Really? That's probably a casting joke. That's amazing. Yeah, the Super Mario movie, it's going to be interesting to see. I'm not sure if I'm gonna go see it, like, release day, but I'm kind of looking forward to it. You know, sort of. I'm kind of looking forward to it. But yeah. But how's everyone doing out there? How are you guys all doing out there? Hope you all doing well. Delete. Ooh, that was actually, like, 2 very good, 0 IVs on that thing. I kind of probably should have kept, but I just opted not. Was that male or female? Okay, it was male. And I can always just find 0 IV stuff later. It'll be easier to get. I'll be able to get 0 IV stuff easier otherwise. But yeah. But yeah. There's a lot of jokes about him. Okay, weird. No, I can't joke about interesting. Writing a script. Interesting. So you mean, like, when you say writing a script, do you mean you're, like, recoding the game? Or, as in, like, it's a script for a playthrough series on it or something? I'm wondering about that. But yeah, editing-wise, I use DaVinci Resolve. It's been good to me. Hey, Bonbon. Thank you much for the lurks, Bonbon. Let's see. What else is there? Also, the game audio is really, why is... I'm not seeing the game audio cutting out. My thing is still going as it is normally. If the game audio has issues, it would be appearing in my thing. There's a hardcore Nuzlocke, and it's a script for a video. Oh, okay. Now I understand. Wait, is anyone else having audio issues? Or is it just isolated? Anyone have a small outbreak? I do not have a small outbreak. I don't. Smoliv does have outbreaks. Do you have? You probably don't have Urban Mystica. Honestly, I'd say probably never read Pokemon this game, nor do I have a Ditto. Yikes. Yes, I get a shiny Ditto on Omega Ruby. Nice! Nice. Always good to get a shiny. always delightful to get shiny. You know, that's kind of what we're looking for right now. But yeah, again, guys, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Yeah, sometimes the audio can be a little wonky. But yeah, it's weird. A bit strange. I would say it's the stream cutting out, but it isn't. Yeah, I'm thinking it might be something on your end then, because no one else seems to be getting it. It's a bit weird that that is happening, though. Odd. Weird. I might need to go, like, rewatch the stream. So it's like, I'll write down a timestamp for that. So, about 19, 17 minutes in, I will go and check that. That's a bit odd, but I've heard of stranger things happening. 5. Let me cut out some stuff. There we go. Okay. But yeah. But now, yeah, I'm thinking right now, it's not the stream lagging, it's just the audio. That's weird. 'Cause I'm not seeing anything. The only thing I can think of is that the Switch audio might just be low. Hey, Litzona, happy Valentine's Day. Weird. I mean, unless the game audio just is very, very low and it just kind of gets a bit overshadowed, I'm not sure why it's just outright cutting out then. Very strange. Very strange. But, so I'm going to be eventually having to go back and play Legends for a couple of shinies, because we are doing the Living Shiny decks. And I am wondering when would be, like, the optimal time to go back and do that. Because many of you know my very tumultuous history with that game. Yeah, I think it might just be you, because it doesn't seem anyone else is having it. I got my flower. Oh, nice! That's nice. Let me actually... But yeah, so we're gonna be pretty much focusing on shiny hunting at least right around here for right now. Wait, why is it not attacking it? No way! No way! I was dreading that shiny hunt. I was dreading the Igglybuff shiny hunt. And we just stumbled on it. I just don't even know at this point. I just don't even. Well, Jen. No, green is the Jigglypuff. And also, it's like slightly more green. That wasn't even with a sandwich boost. That's freaking amazing. You know what, we're saving again. We are saving like a billion times over. I think that's the best reaction to this game. Yeah. Like, we already got one of the shinies that I was absolutely dreading. Someone get Omar on the freaking phone right now and say, yeah, we got a shiny Igglybuff. I just don't even. I just don't even. Again, guys, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe after that. Holy hell. One of the most infuriating shiny hunts. And we weren't even hunting it. And we found it. I mean, technically it was a pink one. I don't think that's a glitch. I don't think that's a glitch. I think it's just probably not saving correctly. But frickin' heck, shiny Igglybuff already. I am... no words. They're just no words. Oh, boy. Oh, freaking boy, oh. I'm so nice to see someone looking for it. I mean, my friend, like, Omar loves it, because it was his main in Pokemon Unite was Wigglytuff, and he would traumatize people with Wigglytuff. Who sends me Chris JoJo means but cute dog. Nice. Hey, Ash. So, we just freaking found a shiny Igglybuff. One of the hunts I was dreading. And I no longer need to hunt that thing. Because I feel like I somewhat might be able to tell the difference with Jigglypuff. But I wasn't thinking with Wigglytuff. But now we got it. So, like, I'm good. Super happy. As Wigglybuff, still practicing with it, though. Nice! Yeah, like, I would recommend contacting our friend Omar, because he is the resident expert on all things Wiggle. Wiggle, Jiggle, Buff, and Tuff. Just no clipped into the wall area. Let's go. This isn't Let's Go, Jared. This is Pokemon Scarlet Violet. Let's go with Generation 7. Yes, I know it's not funny, but I have to try. Yeah, let's frickin' go, people. Like, okay, let's look at how many just like shinies we've gotten since starting this hunt for frickin' Greninja. So that was with Cinderace. That was also with Cinderace. So the earliest, so Phanpy, just a Wild Stumble. Shroomish, Wild Stumble. Cacnea, Wild Stumble. Deerling, Wild Stumble. Murkrow, Wild Stumble. Capsicid, Wild Stumble. Goomy, Wild Stumble. And now, the newest one to join the family of Wild Stumbles, Igglybuff. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have found 8 of them, just through stumbling across them while hunting for the Weeb Frog. Delightful. Delightful. Pokemon away from having a box. Nice. Yeah, it's always satisfying when you get that box full of shinies. Always, always satisfying when you get that box full of those so sparkly shines. But we're doing well now. We do a little doing. We do a little good. I'm saving again. Like, I'm just habitually saving because I'm paranoid at this point. I just love, I was like, wait, why am I doing this? Oh yeah, bite thing. Actually, I should probably know when to download this thing. So, download about 25 min in. So yeah, that's actually pretty delightful. I'll just have freaking the thing fight stuff now. Cause you never know when I might find another one now. So like, let's freaking go, people. LFG. Like, I'm glad I decided to scout that one. I think that the best case from now on, I'm probably just gonna, if I do a normal sandwich around here, I might do the battle thing that I've seen a couple of people do, where when they get like an outbreak like this, they will fight all of them, then if they didn't get the shiny, go like turn the game off and on again, and then go refight everything again, and then just keep that until they found the shiny. Funny how many people forget Let's Go is part of Gen 7, not one. They're wondering about Gen 1. It's because people will consider parts of... I never understood, like, the considering of a remake to be part of the original generation is from. It's not. I consider a remake to be part of the generation it was released during, not to be, like, what it is. But yeah, I mean, to be fair, I can understand why people think it is Gen 8, because it has Melmetal. It is one of the few games that does have a Pokemon that was not, like, officially released by normal means back then. Especially with how... Because we know that it is a Generation 7 Pokemon. We know that Melmetal is a Gen 7 Pokemon. But a lot of Mythicals, as of late, have been... They've been teased or mentioned in the generation before they're actually a part of. So, like, we had Magearna teased all the way, like, shown all the way back in Generation 6, but it's a Gen 7 Pokemon. Zeraora was kind of a bit of the same, where we didn't get Zeraora until, like, pretty late in Generation 7. So it makes sense why some people would think, oh, well, Melmetal is just a Generation 8 Pokemon, so it being in a game means it's Gen 8. So, it makes sense. I can understand why, but it is Gen 7. But a lot of that goes into this very weird, like, perception we have of the games in these ways. No, Melmetal is not in Scarlet Violet. It was in Sword and Shield. Melmetal was a Sword and Shield thing, because you get Metal in Sword and Shield. The way that you got it was pretty much you just imported it from Pokemon Go, but also there was, I believe, if you put a Pokemon in home for the first time, you would get a free Gmax Melmetal. And I think there was an event, and that was the event Melmetal at 0 speed. Yeah, they've generally been pretty good about giving us the stuff. Just wondering, are you interested in collabing with Splatoon All? And I would very much be up for that. I would love the all Grizzco Weapon Day. That's fun. Because I know Mudkip is looking forward to that. So that'll be delightful. That would be absolutely delightful, my friend. Okay, good. You did never mean trap. Good. But yeah, I mean, we already got one of our pink shinies today. So, I'm happy. Let's frickin' go, people. LFG. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. This Sunday thing's gonna be a bit up in the air, because that is my grandmother's birthday. And I don't know what's gonna be happening on the Sunday yet, though. Wait. I mean, I wouldn't say it's sad. Because there's no mythicals that are actually in Scarlet and Violet. All Grizzco is going to be fun. Yeah. Team is Goldengo, Iron Moth, Amoonguss, Annihilape, Talonflame, and Locax. I know it's not that special, but it's pretty interesting. I like it. I like the lineup. Yeah, like, I mean, watch it be that they're not going to give us the fun Grizzco stuff. Like, they're going to give us... Now these are all weapon types. Grizzco. Yeah, so wait, is there a Grizzco Charger? So there's like a Grizzco Charger, there's a Grizzco Splatling? What are your thoughts on the Splatoon, Dizzy? I mean, I've never played any of the other Splatoon games. So I can't... Hey, Gail, how you doing? I've never played any of the other Splatoon games, so I don't think I really have, I guess I'd say, the authority to comment on the Splatoon DLC. Because I've just never played the other Splatoon games. I do like that they brought back Callie and Marie. But I am wondering if... Okay, let's go charge. Okay. Again, this shows how out of the loop I am with it regards to Salmon Run. I'm going to need to get back into the swing of things when it comes to Salmon Run. I'll probably get more back into Salmon Run when it comes around for me to get my Joy-Cons back, because I'm going to be sending in a couple of my busted Joy-Cons to Nintendo to get them fixed, because there's Joy-Con drift on them. And by then, I'll have, like, my stuff fixed, so I'll be able to play Splatoon a lot better. Because I am noticing even my good Pro Control, the wireless gyro controller, I'm noticing that it is starting to show, like, the wear of time, and it's getting a little janky. So I need to get my stuff fixed, because I have my other set, like, for those who don't know, I have 2 sets of Joy-Cons. The other set of Joy-Cons have never been used. I am using those exclusively for things that require motion controls, not just gyro controls, like Skyward Sword. Because I played Skyward Sword with the janky motion controls that were on the bad controller. Why are you not fighting it? There we go. And I was like, I need a set of good Joy-Cons if I'm ever gonna play this. I think Ingopolis is just cash grab nostalgia, but the actual level seems pretty cool. Yeah, that's why I'm thinking a bit up in the air on like what the actual area is gonna be. Now we should have 6 Grisco weapons. Nice. Is this for doubles, that dude, or is this for like a story playthrough team? But also, guys, again, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Oh yeah, right. Young Goose has like pink on it. Hope we get the Grisco Splatling. Look, I hope if they make a Grisco Splatling, it's just there's no charge. It's just you hold the thing down and it goes. I'm hoping that's what a Grisco Splatling is. It's just suppression, just suppressive fire of doom. I'm hoping it's the freaking smart gun from Aliens. Where just, like, it locks on automatically to the target and you don't even have to aim. It's literally an aimbot as a Splatling. I know they'd never do that. I didn't see you were there, Lionheart. Hey, Lion. Sorry, I was commenting and ranting about things. Doubles, bro. Overplay things. Okay, I didn't know if this was, like, for a story playthrough team or something like that. I would say give it Protect. Talonflame is a very, very poor attacker. I mean, we're talking about a Pokemon that has a lower attack stat than a Moongus. I'd recommend Protect on it. Imagine a fast Dynamo. Oh my gosh, yes. Just long-range Dynamo Doom. That'd be delightful. I said Blazers at Charger, didn't I? No, we had, yeah, you said Charger, I'm pretty sure. I'm fairly certain you said Charger. What are you doing? Someone please don't forget to go grab, our buddy Humberto. Like, wait, we're getting raided? Hey, we're getting a Meats World raid! Welcome in, Dabs. Welcome in, Thunderlink976. How you doing? Zen, how you doing? Yes, I said Talonflame. That thing has a lower attack stat than a Moongus. I think that thing has deserved the right to be called Talonflame when you are weaker than the Suspicious Mushroom and you are a designated Glasskin attacker. I think it deserved that moniker. Hello! Welcome in, Raiders. Thank you very much for popping in. Where is Meats World? How are they doing? Hope you're doing well. And if you guys haven't done so, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Hey, Avery Meats World, how you doing? Thank you very much for that. Can one of the mods please go grab Avery's link, please? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. What were you streaming over on your end? And did it go well? There is the boy, the raid leader themselves. Wait, why did that not work? There we go. But yeah, how did your stream go? Did it go well? What were you doing? And again, guys, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Thank you very much for grabbing that, Andreas. But how's everyone doing? You guys missed it a little bit earlier. We got a shiny Igglybuff. Keep in mind, shiny Igglybuff, no sandwich running. I just sent out my Volcarona to go attack it, and it wasn't fighting it. So it's like, okay, well, let's see if this is shiny or not. Walked up to it, sparkles. I was dreading shiny hunting Igglybuff because you can't see it in the overworld. It looks identical. And I just stumbled on it. So I'm freaking happy. What's up? Great to see you. Valentine's Day, we did some Tandem. Nice! Tandem Mouse. Nice. So, how good are the Tandem Mouse resources? Do they give out a lot of Terra Shards? Do they give out other items? What do these Terra raids give out? I'm very curious. Because I actually haven't done any of the Tandem Mouse raids yet. Just rewatched your Roaring Moon reaction for good luck. Thank you very much, Pixel. I am so happy about that Roaring Moon hunt. Roaring Moon, absolute favorite Paradox Pokemon. I am so glad we got that shiny. Grinded in Chronicle 3 noise. But yeah, so, how good are the resources from them? Tandem Mouse gives Sam... Ugh. Do they give Terra Shards, Jared? Do they give, like, extra Terra Shards, extra experience candies? Or is it just... Wait, does it give Herba Mystica? When you say ingredients, does that mean Herba Mystica? Or is it, like, cheese? Or ham? Or, like, those kind of things? Watch them make a Grizzco Splatling Mudkip for the all Grizzco weapon event. Watch that happen. That would be glorious. I don't think it'll happen, but it'll be glorious if it does. Do they give bonus Terra Shards is the thing, Jared? Because normally level 4 and level 5s give like 4 to 6 Terra Shards. Well, I mean, they give about 5 ones. Does this give more than that? Because otherwise, it wouldn't be worth it for me to do it. Chamois ingredients, extra candies, sandwich, rare candies, ooh, 3 bottle caps. Everything. I don't really need the bottle caps, because I'm already at like almost 200, if not more than 200 bottle caps at this point, if you can't tell I do a lot of Terra raids. But, yeah, to show you guys the extent to which I, like, grind out raids. This is just the haul. Yeah. Like, I'm kind of all set when it comes to, like, the items normally. The only thing that is a little bit struggling for me is my ground Terra Shard supply is a bit lacking. And that is because I had to Terra ground 2 of my own Pokemon for competitive purposes. And Terra ground my friend's Gastrodon for Greninja raids. Like, you guys have no idea how long I just, like... Remember, I am doing Terra raids when I'm editing or, like, scripting out videos. Like, you know, the Cynthia video I'm working on right now is a massive time sink. So the entire time I'm just working on scripting and typing it out, I'm just joining up Terra raids and just, like, spamming Spirit Break for special attack raids on my Grimmsnarl. So that way I can, like, just basically have, like, this is basically my controller on my desk. Press, 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 press. While my right hand is just, like, typing away on the keyboard correcting things. So I can, like, uber multitask. It's how I'm able to grind up so many resources super, super quickly. One thing I've noticed about this game, if you can get on that multitasking mindset, a lot of things in this game you can do very, very, very quickly. Well, not very quickly, but relatively quickly. What is it, Mudkip, that you've just thought of? I'm like, you ever have a lot of... Well, the thing is, I need a lot of experience candies because I do competitive. So I need to be able to raise stuff up into high levels. And also, yes, Paul, yes, I did call it Talonlame. I reserve the right to call Talonflame Talonlame when it has a lower attack stat than Amoonguss. If you are punching weaker than the Suspicious Mushroom, and you are designed to be a glass cannon attacker, I would say you are deserving of the name lame. But yeah, they just throw ingredients at you with a tandem mouse. I will need to go give a look at those raids then. Because if they give, like, solid rewards, I will definitely be doing some of those raids. But otherwise, probably, like, if they don't give Herba Mystica and they don't give more experience candies than normal, and they don't give Terror Shards more than normal, I think that I'll be fine without them. Vitamins are expensive. I never really have an issue when it comes to vitamins. Because when you're doing Terra raids, you accumulate things like pearls, nuggets, big nuggets, comet shards, and everything like that. So you can just go and sell those by just, like, the thousands. You're not shiny, are you? Yeah, I mean, not by, like, the thousands, but, like, sell them by, like, large quantities. And use that to just get a whole bunch of stuff. That's what I do. I occasionally will go and do the Academy Ace tournament, but that's relatively infrequent. And I just use that to, like, grind up my stuff. And even then, I really only do the Academy Ace tournament to try and fish for the very, 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 very rare Apricorn Ball. But yeah, getting money in this game isn't that hard. It's not as easy as it was back in Sword and Shield. My favorite thing about Sword and Shield was I could just go to the Galarian Star Tournament, front load my G-Max Meowth, and then use my G-Max Meowth, equip with an Amulet Coin, and just G-Max Gold Rush everything and earn, like, 300,000 Poké Dollars every single fight. It was insane how easily you could just grind up money to infinity in that game. How do you rate the competitive team? What's best? Pyroar, Gurfii, Farigarath, Ice-Q, Mudsdale, Hippowdon, Steam Team. Yeah, I was gonna say, there's definitely a couple of disjointed things on it. There's a few disjointed things on it. I'm not really sure because, like, I mean, granted, my improvements would kind of mostly be, like, most of the entire thing being swapped out for stuff. How you doing, Grip? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. I don't have a small outbreak. Hey, Scars. As useful as that would be, it kind of devalues the money in the game. Scars. When they price the vitamins at such exorbitant amounts, and you pretty much need the vitamins to fuel competitive play, and they've been kind of going pretty aggressive on making competitive more accessible, I would say devaluing money in the game is kind of an irrelevant argument. Just a little. Just a little bit right there, Scars. Because, like, other than that, we'll just make, like, the stuff cheaper. I mean, especially when stuff in this game goes, like, okay, you want to buy, like, an ability patch? Okay. You want to buy, like, these competitive items, like, they're, like, 60,000 Poké Dollars per thing. An easy money grind system, I think, should be kind of implemented. But they do have other ways of being able to get money relatively quickly. By doing terror raids, you will accumulate large amounts of, as I like to call them, sell fodder items. So, like, nuggets, pearls, and stuff like that. And I just use those to fuel my stuff. Because you never realize how many of those things you uptake. Because whenever you're looking at your raid rewards thing, you're pretty much looking at the top part of it, because that's where Herba Mystica and, like, candies are. But if you scroll down, you will generally get to the thing where it shows, oh, here's, like, a few, like, comet shard you get. I did not mean to do that. The other part of it is that if you go to Asado Desert and you set up your picnic on one of those like sparkly spots, those will occasionally be not star pieces. They can be star pieces, but they can also be like stardusts. And stardust is one of those self-fodder materials. So you're able to get a crap ton of self-fodder materials quite quickly. Oh, Omar, you missed it. You missed the glorious shiny reaction that was our acquisition of a shiny Iggly buff. Keep in mind, no sandwich, no buffs, all full shiny Charmads. On one of the hunts I was dreading the most. LFG. But welcome back from work. And again, guys, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Oh, I should probably go and double check my Porto Morinda stuff. Because I do like checking my Porto Morindo things. Yeah, for those who don't know, Porto Morindo, they refresh every in-game day. So every 72 minutes of game time, your Porto Morindo auctions will change. And as someone who likes to collect the apricorn balls, I very much like this. Because I was doing a little bit of research. Apparently, there is one apricorn ball you do not get for completing the Pokedex. And that is the Love Ball. The only way is to get a Love Ball is to Porto Morindo or fish that 0.1% chance give out at the Academy Ace tournament. Yeah, it's kind of stupid. Advice. Get a new team. Yeah, somewhat. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I tend to not like make theme teams when it comes to VGC before like I've hammered out the metagame. Isn't there a code for level? Wait, is there? Hey, Isaac. Wait, is there a code for the Love Ball right now? Wait, if there is, because someone please go check that, because that would be pretty awesome. Wait, we're getting raided? Hey, we're getting raided by Everest! How you doing? Welcome in, guys. Poke Dad 21, welcome in. Sparkling Vaporeon, how you doing? B Pop, welcome in. Hope you guys are all doing fantastic. Yeah, the one limitation that I would say OBS has that Streamlabs doesn't have is you can't go immediately to like the stream chat thing. But welcome in, everyone. Thank you very much for popping in. If you guys haven't done so, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. But Everest, what were you streaming? How did it go? Did it go well? And let's see. Wait, you win. You can win the apricorn balls from the Academy Ace tournament. The chance of winning an apricorn ball from the Academy Ace tournament is 0.1%. So pretty much it is a 1 in 1,000 chance of winning it. Hey, there we go. There's Everest. Hello, Marco Medep. Welcome in. Where's Everest? There we go. Thank you guys for coming in. If you guys haven't done so, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. My chat thing on here is kind of all spazzed out. That's not good. But thank you very much for coming in. Nice. What are you guys? Did Pokemon Unite? Sounds delightful. Or one could say uniteful. But thank you guys for coming in. I'm still trying to like figure why is OBS kind of freaking out right now? There you go. Okay, it's kind of, yeah, I do miss Streamlabs for that reason, where it allowed me to just go straight to the chat thing. Isaac, these are for my shiny living decks. I don't accept shiny trades. I don't accept shiny trades. How is Pink Cotton? Oh, we're doing very well. We've already gotten a shiny Iggly buff without a sandwich buff going up. So we're already doing very, very well on the shiny hunt. Love Ball code. Really? Thank you very much, Sparkling. Thank you very, very much for that. And thank you very much, Omar, for grabbing that link. Yeah, I don't accept shiny trades. I prefer hunting my shinies myself. When there's like that story that goes along with them, it makes the hunt, I guess, for me. I don't use shinies because I just like the colors of them. I use the shinies because like there's a story that goes behind every single shiny that I've gotten. Wait. Is Gurafaya good? I would say, yeah, Gurafaya is pretty good competitively. It's got a good kit. Wait, are we getting rated again? As I color. Wait, are we getting rated again? Let me go get let me go get that code for the Love Ball right now. Internet passcode. Hey, thank you very much, Flareon. Thank you very much for the raid. Welcome in, Sanji. Welcome in. Can one of you guys please go grab Flareon's link, if you guys, thank you very much. What were you streaming over on your end, Flareon? How did it go? Are there spaces between it, or is it just love, 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 no spaces? We are just getting a Love Ball code. Apparently, there's a Love Ball code right now that's like love, love, love. I think there's no spaces, but let me just check. Thank you very much for that. Okay, there you go, Love Ball gift. Oh wait, Love Balls, multiple. There's multiple Love Balls. How many is this gonna be? Like 3 or 4 of them? Oh, 2. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. That's actually pretty neat. Enjoy Raiders, welcome. Thank you very much for coming in. Thank you very much for that. I was streaming Undertale, True Pass Fest. Oh, nice. I have never been one for Undertale, so I have no idea what any of that means. Yeah, I've kind of intentionally distanced myself from the Undertale series. But nice. Oh, right. And this will be 35. But yeah, it's been going pretty well. We got a shiny Iggly buff earlier, which is good because I was dreading that hunt. But yeah, it's going pretty nice. Also, any spare shinies we have, they will be going up for giveaways. We are doing a shiny Living Dex right now, and we've already accumulated a quite excessive number of shinies. You know, these are the excess shinies that'll all be traded away when it comes time for the giveaway. I think that we might do the giveaway at the end of the month. Not thinking about it. I need Urban Mystica raid. I recommend if you're looking for Urban Mystica raids, I'd look for Andreas SSG, because every so often he will like have Urban Mystica raids that just give out crap in the Urban Mystica, because he resets for high Urban Mystica yield raids. That was actually how I got so many of Urban Mystica in this game, because he had one that gave out like 4 Urban Mystica in total, and it was amazing. Okay, see you when you get back. Dad Bulb. I'm not looking forward to shiny hunting Tadbulb. That's gonna be a hard one to spot. I mean, we're doing okay. We've been spotting the shinies that I thought would be hard to spot. So maybe it's not gonna be as hard to spot as I think it will be. You know, I say this, and I still have yet to actually see what a shiny Tadbulb looks like in game. So maybe I will eat my words. I'm gonna try and shiny Era, Cross, and Love Balls. I don't really do Pokeball theming on certain Pokemon. There's only a few Pokemon I will do like Pokeball thematics with. Togepi is one of them, but not all of them I do that with. Most of my Pokemon, when it comes to shinies, I will just go for the Luxury Ball, because the Luxury Ball is just my favorite Pokeball. New gift code for Pokemon, get a copy of Scarlet and Love Balls. Yeah! This is why I hate the fact that Pokemon can interact with you in the overworld, when you're in battles, is Tauros. There should be some sort of like a barrier around you that prevents you from getting into battles with Pokemon. But then again, wait, no. Then if you're looking for a shiny, and then a shiny like is right next to another Pokemon, that would kind of probably screw up with that. That is, maybe that's why, for shiny reasons. Which I could see. But yeah, we're just looking for shinies right now. In the course of our shiny hunt for Froakie, we have found 8 shiny randoms, just throughout the wandering. It has the least complicated story of the series. In reality, one of the most complicated. Yeah, because what goes into the story of Chronicles 3 is the story of all the other games. So you're just lumping in the complexities of all those games into a single game. Froakie, go and croaky until we get our shiny. But we will hopefully get one soon. I do like how we've actually gotten most, so like a number of shiny lines just by random chance. Alright. I think we need one more egg and then we get... Oh no, this was the end of it. Okay. 40? That's complicated one though. I mean, one's got a relatively complicated story, but a lot of that is because of the layers of fake outs that the game pulls off on you. It's a bit like Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers in that way, where the story is only convoluted because of all the times it will deliberately fake you out and mislead you when it comes to just certain things. So it kind of overinflates its own complicatedness. Complexities? Yeah, I think complexities is like the way of phrasing that correctly. But yeah, I mean, I do like a complicated story because I'm a big lore fan. You know, it's like, for me, a series that is enjoyable is one that I can spend hours listening to just exposition of a series. It's why I love Halo. Because you can like, there's entire channels that are just Halo lore. And I love listening to it. It's like, yeah, I enjoy lore. I love them. I like to listen to lore about things. Because I think it's just interesting. Just don't understand how Monado works. The Monado, yeah, they don't really do... I mean, basically, the Monado is essentially the ability to control and regulate ether within the Xenoblade universe. It is literally a sword made of admin privileges, is the best way of explaining it. That is the closest thing to an explanation that you can get about what the Monado is. It is literally admin privileges the weapon. I have never paid attention to FNAF because it's like a horror game and the animatronics just creep me out. I've kind of just stayed away from it. Because I'm not that big of like a horror franchise guy. Outside of like, I like the Aliens franchise, but even then I like the Aliens franchise because I like Aliens, the movie Aliens. So, and even then, like, as time's gone on, they've screwed that series over time and time and time again. The monster becomes less terrifying when you explain every little thing about it, Ridley Scott. Just stop explaining it, and it will be infinitely scarier. It's like, look, this is like my favorite thing about Metroid and about Aliens, is that the Metroid series is a reference and was in many ways inspired. Well, it not in many ways. It was inspired by the Aliens franchise, and it contains many references to the Aliens series, which is why I find it hilarious that Metroid gave the big reveal about, yeah, this is just where Metroids originally came from. They were just things the Chozo created to fight the X-Parasites. And, you know, years and years and years and years and years later, Aliens went to explain the origin of the Xenomorph. Like, oh yeah, it was just, like, this bio-weapon created by an android that went haywire because he wanted to just destroy humanity. It's like, you basically took the same story idea that the series that inspired, like, you took essentially the explanation for the creatures from a series that was inspired by your own series. It's almost like it it's almost like it references the thing that referenced it, even though it probably wasn't intentionally that. It was probably just like paralleling it. And I just find it hilarious that it's just all come full circle. I need to play Metroid now since I've watched the first 2 Alien movies. Well, Dragonclaw, it is extremely fortuitous that you have, because if you go to !playlist, type that in the chat, that will bring you to our full playlists of the channel, and as it is convenient for you, we, on this channel, have actually played all of the 2D Metroid games other than Dread, and we are going to be starting Dread soon. So, you're going to be able to get caught up on, like, all the Metroid stuff. I highly encourage it. I mean, the other part of why I recommend watching the Metroid Samus Returns series is you get to see me with a few drinks in me fighting final bosses in one of those playthroughs. So, I think you'll enjoy that. I'm not going to spoil which one it is, but it is, like, the series I am most proud of, is that series. Yeah, I love the Metroid games. I honestly, like, curse myself every day that it took me until like a year and a half ago to play those games the first time. Like, a little over a year ago, I finished playing Metroid Fusion for the first time. And I can honestly say, having beaten all the 2D Metroid games, I think they're all fantastic. Kalos Man versus Galar, British game win. Pokemon game win. Probably never. I don't think we're gonna get a game that includes multiple regions in full ever again. The main reason for that is the design reasoning for why that was done with Generation 2 was, back in Gen 2, they honestly thought that Johto was gonna be the end of the series. So when Iwata's compression algorithm made it possible to have all the extra space to fit in, you know, the entirety of the Kanto region, and even then, the Kanto region that was fit into, you know, Johto is a massively watered-down version of Kanto. They did it as, like, final farewell, let's just include it because we can. As well as, like, back in those days, it was far easier to include a new region when everything is, like, 2D pixels, as opposed to, you know, in the more, you know, modern day and age, where it is full 3D rendering, where everything has very, very unique, very, very distinct art assets. That the amount of money it would cost to make a game like that is not worth it, because you're not gonna get enough. The amount of additional buyers for that kind of a game will not offset the massive investment, as well as the simple nature of they could have just released them as 2 separate games anyway and made way more money. The analogy is basically, it would be like if Game Freak took a stack of several $1 million, just put it on a table, and just lit it on fire. That is more or less what a game consisting of 2 regions would be. Because they could make so much more money by just splitting them up into 2 separate games. Now I just need 1 more to accomplish the shiny box. Roaring Moon would be nice. Delightful. But yeah, the design reasonings for why they had 2 regions back in Johto is simply never going to happen again. It's why I don't think we're going to get a full 2nd region in games. More than anything, I think it's going to be, we're going to get like a part of another region, or a part of or a new area that is heavily inspired by, but can still heavily utilize the existing art assets, really, because making those art assets is going to be the biggest bulk of the work. But, I mean, we never really know. But, I mean, I just think about things like that cold calculating business kind of mindset. Hey, Zeb! How you doing, Zeddy? Make it a paywall to unlock a different region. The thing is, even then, it would still not make as much money to do that. It would still be more beneficial to just release it as its own standalone game. Because if you release, say, a secondary region as a DLC, it would be half price. So you're going through the process of building a whole second game, which is pretty much the cost of a normal game, and then selling it for half price. You know, it's the same thing of literally setting millions of dollars on fire. Stream is going very well, Zed. We already got a shiny. We got a shiny Igglybuff. Without having a sandwich running for that, which is super great. That reaction is going to be going up later. Delightful. Well, like, Thursday. So that's very, very good. Other than that, yeah, it's pretty good right now. One of the mods, please go. How is? Like it. Right, that's, again, one of the few issues that I have with OBS over Streamlabs. I can't go directly to my stream's chat. I need to open, like, a separate window and then, like, you know, navigate the way to there, rather than just, okay, pop over there. Like, okay, 1 click, I'm there. 5 on Xylas. I mean, it's still a shiny Dragon. Like, it's still a shiny? Shiny is still shiny? Cause, I mean, I love Hydreigon. I have the entire Xylas family as shinies. But, yeah, it's a bit disheartening to phase on something like that. Hi, thank you very much for having that, Omar. But yeah, I was actually dreading the Igglybuff shiny hunt, because I think I could fairly somewhat reliably determine the difference between an Jigglypuff. Blah, I couldn't speak right. I'm vaguely confident in myself to distinguish the difference between an Igglybuff shine, between a Jigglypuff and a non-shiny Jigglypuff shiny. So I opted to, I'm opting to eventually hunt it that way. But getting the Igglybuff, I was dreading I would need to shiny hunt that via Masuda method. But game was kind of nice to me and actually gave me a shiny easily, quickly. Even when I'm working on... Yep, exactly. Like, game wanted to be nice to... I think that this was my Violet version making up for the grievous sin my Scarlet version committed with robbing me of that other shiny Screamtail. So I will take this as penance for the game understanding that it was wrong and it committed a cardinal sin So now the other version had to amend that. Yes, we already have a shiny Froakie, but remember, Zed, we are going for a shiny living dex. So we need 3 of them. So we need 2 more shiny Froakie before we can satisfy. Yeah, we got the Greninja. We are now going for the Frogadier, and then later we're going to be going for the Froakie. My big worry is if they make it possible to get shiny Ash, well, not shiny Ash Greninja, shiny Battle Bond Greninja, which worries me. But if they preserve the inability for Battle Bond Greninja to breed, then I don't need to worry about it. Because yeah, for those who don't know, Greninja that have Battle Bond, they could not breed. So that's kind of how they work that out. Oh, what is it? What do you mean, Goldie? Anyone else remember when everyone thought Gen would be armored Pokemon? Oh, wait. The only reason people thought it was going to be armored Pokemon was just because of, like, armored Mewtwo. It was people who were having that Mewtwo armor pipe dream of, well, they added armored Mewtwo in Pokemon Go. Maybe it's going to be added into the main game. No, it's just terrestrialized. It's just crystal power-ups. It's literally Space Godzilla-ifying everything. Well, yeah, because they did trademark Armored Mewtwo, but that was exclusively for Pokemon Go. Which I find very, very amusing. You would be proud of that, Omar. You would be proud of that. You would be. But we're doing okay. Let's head back. We are heading back to the place to go find a shiny Sheepofloof. We are looking for the Sheepofloof shines. But that is gonna go pretty well. Title. Let's live control room. Okay, let me see how this goes. Copyright monetization. Delete. Okay, how do I get to the live chat of this? Because I know there is some way to get to the live chat on YouTube of your live streams. I know there's a way to get there. Customization, analytics, redirect, trailer, message, delay, live reactions, slow down mode, live chat, replay. Is there no way to go access the live chat? No, there's gotta be some way to access the live chat thing that's not through Streamlabs. There's gotta be. Can get AZ's Floette. I don't think we're gonna be getting it. Yeah, we actually did get one La. We got a shiny Igglybuff earlier. So yeah, we doing pretty well today. Ozone, please go grab La's link. Homework, can you expand on that? I wonder how exactly that was created. I need to... Is there a way to access the live chat from like this? I'm not seeing a way. Channel. I'm not seeing a way of accessing it. Which is kind of annoying, because that was a very useful thing to be able to access. Because I can't really do the same kind of things from the Streamlabs. From the OBS window. I can't do the same kind of things I could. Otherwise, let's... I mean, I'll need to futz around with OBS later. Yeah, I will be doing the transferring over my Scarlet Violet Shinies later. That's a very helpful, Omar. That is very, very, very helpful. Because I do want to get my Shiny Roaring Moon over into this game. I would very much like to get my Shiny Roaring Moon over in this game. Because that and my Flutter Mane are going to be very, very useful for my competitive battling purposes. Which I need to get them up for. I need to figure out how to access the chat. Oh, wrong way. Cacnea. We already got a shiny Cacnea. I would like to get another shiny Cacnea just by random stumbling. I feel like that is... I feel like that's probably the best part about Masuda hunting in this game. Is the ability to shiny hunt things that are... Introducing Managing Moderators. Close. Okay. There we go. Participants, pop out chat, toggle, moderation. Highlight, open widget, concurrent views. Wait, what? Okay, so there it is. There we go. Now I found this, but like this isn't... Pop out chat? Oh, there it is. There, okay, there it is. Pop out chat. That's what it is. Lasagne. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, there we go. Now I think that this should be working better. But yeah, let me know if there's any, like, frame drops or anything. Because I'm trying to figure out some stuff with this. And it's not as intuitive as Streamlabs was. But I think it's better overall for a couple of the other purposes. There we go. Okay, Pixel, have a good day. Have a good night, Pixel. Okay. It's over there. There we go. Well, I mean, I probably should just hang around here, and that way I can, like, go back and walk about an hour. Yeah, guys, again, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. It takes a little bit of finagling to actually get to the window I need now, but now that I know I can still reach it, that's useful. Because I was looking for making a window that I could, like, use the chat, because the chat in OBS is not as good. It isn't as, like, doesn't work as well as, you know, the actual chat I can interact with. Yeah, eat a rock. If you keep murder first, I'll eat a rock. Basil's flat, become attainable, and a big rock we get, something Kalos, I will eat a whole bowl. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get Kalos, like, in full. I think we're gonna get, like, a couple. I think we might get some Kalos things, but I think more likely to be Andorra. Mostly because it's a perfect DLC-sized area. And it just... We need to also keep in mind how reasonable and feasible are certain things going to be when it comes to a potential DLC. Because we at times will imagine things to be far, far bigger than is realistically practical for the devs to do. Because this is running on a modified version of Sword and Shield's engine. And it can barely handle that. So going and making a whole new region, I think would be a bit tall of an order for the game to handle. Could be the Battle Mason. Okay, what was with the notification earlier? Okay, so earlier this morning, I was kind of messing around with OBS to figure out how it works a bit better, because right now, I'm kind of going through a whole bunch of brute force things in order to access features. I was trying to set things up and, like, experiment with it in a way that is more controlled, so I can do things a bit more effectively, and I accidentally clicked go live earlier in the day when it didn't mean to go that way. So essentially it went live when I didn't mean to go live. 40 Screamtail later, and none of them have 0 IVs in speed, but I'll never go out and fight it. You are crazy, Omar. You are absolutely crazy with that shiny hunt. That's why we love you. Yeah, basically it was just slight error in just me using the OBS interface, because I'm more used to Streamlabs interface, which I do think Streamlabs had a better interface when it came to setting up streams, but it is a not as user-friendly system, and that they will, like, paywall a lot of, like, very, very necessary features. So, well, not necessary features, but, like, very useful features they paywall. Until really slow, user speed. Yes, it has a very low speed stat, and you do want 0 speed on it if you're going to run it in a Trick Room team. Anytime you're running a Trick Room team, you want the Trick Room Pokemon, as in, like, you want the Pokemon on your team, if they are going to be used in Trick Room, to have a 0 speed IV. Because you want to underspeed things. There are... The only Pokemon on a Trick Room team you want to have not 0 IVs are when you are specifically going for, like, an anti-Trick Room thing. As in, you're using Oranguru, and you're using Oranguru for Instruct. You want, under Trick Room, your Oranguru to overspeed the Pokemon you're using Instruct on. So you want to actually be a little faster. But other than that, you pretty much want 0 speed on everything, except Pokemon that are not used in Trick Room. So, because very rarely will teams run hard Trick Room. Hard Trick Room being every single member of the team is designed to run within Trick Room. Frequently, they will have 1 or 2 members that are actually meant to be quite speedy, so they can run outside of the Trick Room and still apply pressure that way. The other setup is like Tail Room, where it's Trick Room and Tailwind, where if you're going up against a team that is designed to go in Trick Room, well then you don't bring Trick Room, because, you know, it's just advantageous to not do that. And then if you are fighting a team that is meant to be faster, well then you go for Trick Room. Then you go for Trick Room to destroy it, though. Has 111. 111. Wait, really? Scream has 111. No, there's no way Scream has 111 speed. There's no way Scream has 111 speed stat. No, there's no way. I remember the thing was slow. Because remember, like, all its big stats were HP, defense, and special defense. Is it really that fast? No, there's no way. But how you doing, Kayla? How you doing, Kayla? Hope you're doing well. But also, again, guys, please don't forget to, share this stream out to everyone. Help the channel grow more and more. What is... No, there's no way Screamtail is that fast. There's no way Screamtail is that fast. Screamtail... Because, like... I could have sworn its stats were very, very low for speed-wise. I need to check this. Well, no, Regieleki can outspeed Trick Room by raising its speed enough to... Yep, I mentioned that before, Jared. The Regieleki is so fast, it absolutely breaks Trick Room because of the weird way Trick Room calculates your speed. Because the way Trick Room essentially calculates your speed is it subtracts a number. It has a number, and then it subtracts your speed from that number. Wait. Oh yes, that is delightful. That is the entire Mareep family shiny. One, two, 9. That is the entire Mareep family shiny obtained. Let's go. No. I love it. The entire Mareep family was found shiny. Not with sandwiches. It was found entirely because I was wandering around Paldea and we got it. Now, like, the good thing is that even if, like, this thing gets lucky to save, I can just run away, save, and just try again. Get the ball. Get in the frickin' ball. Get in the frickin' ball. Yeah, so when it gets down to 10 Pokeballs, I will save and try again. Didn't even need it. Click. That's delightful right there. And with that, we have successfully completed the entire Mareep family. I'm happy. It is the Sheepofloof. Okay, that's 2. Again, pink shinies. It is pink shinies. Wait, really? Screamdale's 111? No way. I did not think it was that fast. I could have sworn it was slow. That is terrifying. He's like superior, but like without contrary. That's disgusting. That is actually super gross. I kind of like it. We'll save again. Again, we're saving like a billion times just to make sure we don't lose it. But that is 3. That's 2 shinies today. That is 2 pink shinies. Delightful. My only worry is, well, that's 9. That's now 9 shinies we found. We'll just stumble hatching Weep Frog. And I like how they were both pink. That's the best part. Is they're all pink. Yeah, I keep misclicking my replay buffer, and I kept turning it off on accident. So I just completely lost that entire record thing right there. So I'm gonna need to go and edit that part of the stream. Yeah, I'm almost wondering if it's better to just not have my replay buffer on. But then, I mean, you know, the second I do that, then I'll just like immediately have more shinies popping up. Yeah, the fact that it outruns Latios is freaking hilarious. But like, we also gotta remember, Perugly is faster than Latios. Like, that's kind of my favorite thing about Pokemon stats, is when you learn things like, yes, Perugly is faster than a freaking pair of fighter jet planey things. It is faster than just all this absurd nonsense. Fun fact, you want to know what else is like 110 base speed? Lugia is 110 base speed. Yeah. And to peep into anyone that says Megas were balanced. Mega Metagross, base speed, also 110. Ew, it's a little scary. I don't like those kind of stats. I don't like those kinds of stats. Although, thank you very much for grabbing Sanji's link plate. Thank you very much for that, Omar. Again, guys, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. 2 shinies today, both of them pink phases. It's been a delightful day. Really, game? You're being a jerk. You're being a jerk. This is why I don't like Tauros. This is why Tauros is probably one of the most infuriating Pokemon in this game. Is they don't ever leave you alone. But hey, we do a little dealing with it. We just do a little bit of dealing with it. Froakie hatched from the egg. And egg. Yeah, I'm happy we got it. Like, I know exactly what parts of the video those things were in, so I could just go and just sniff those parts out and get them edited together for shiny reactions later. Because the only thing that takes a while with getting the reactions from the streams is you need to wait for YouTube to finish processing it. The Tauros is in groups of like 5. They don't need more friends. They're like perpetually in groups of 5. Yeah, the only thing about the stream, getting them out of the streams, is that YouTube takes a couple of hours to finish processing the stream, so it can eventually be downloaded. And then the download takes a couple of hours. Well, depending on like the length of the stream. So that's not fun. But it just takes a bit of time. Yeah, Tauros can have a friend. It's called Miltank. When I send it to the Ribs Mill, and it gets turned into Miltank burgers. So yeah, that can happen. That's what's gonna happen. Delete. Deleting all of the wrong Froakie. I kind of wonder how many... I think I've gotten a shiny of every single evolutionary line in Paldea, with the exception being, like, the Pokemon that don't evolve, Spidops. And... there's really not that many, actually, that I think about it. There's Spidops. I haven't gotten a member of that family yet. I have not gotten a member... I have not gotten a shiny Salazar yet. I'm still missing 2 of the Paradox Pokemon. But other than that, I think I've actually gotten almost... I'm also missing like shinies of the other starters. So there is that. You know the most hilarious comment? What's the most hilarious comment you've seen all day, Goldie? What is that comment? I'm curious to know. But actually, I need to go buy luxury balls now that I think about it, because we are running dangerously low on our supply of luxury balls, and I always like being stocked up in significant order. I know it is a big chunk of change I drop on luxury balls for no real reason other than vanity project reasons, but that's kind of what a shiny dex, a living shiny dex is. A massive vanity project. I thought it was Adam Levine watching a video of the AI Turo battle. I was watching a video of the clip of the battle for a meme that made me laugh about 10 minutes. I mean, there's definitely been times where just a little stupid meme has gotten me to laugh for about that long. So I can relate. I can vaguely relate to that. Well, yeah, it's going pretty well right now. Regieleki's base speed, I'm pretty sure, is like 200. But yeah, for the Regieleki breaking Trick Room thing, you need it to be, like, Choice Scarfed, and I think it needs to be, like, a +6. Maybe not +6, but it needs to be, like, pretty intensively boosted. And it will actually just break Trick Room. Because of the way Trick Room is coded. And it's kind of scary that, yeah, you can actually break Trick Room that way. But I'm fairly certain they're going to correct that. For a second, I thought it was shiny. But no, it was just the lighting. You're annoying. You are annoying that there, Varoom. So go away. There we go. Now we just do a little waiting for the new day to dawn. And that way, we will get our next auction house rerolls. Because that's what I like seeing. I like seeing auction house rerolls. The worst part is I can actually see the resemblance. I have no idea who that is. I have no idea who that Adam is. Who the Adam guy is. All I know is that I just know him as Professor GigaChad. Because, like, let's be real. That's what Professor Turo is. He's literally just Professor GigaChad. If he's anything else, we're just kidding ourselves. 80 do 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 do. It's not a shiny Brokey. Do 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 do. Fresh water, koala bears. Okay, so we still gotta wait a little bit before it re-rolls everything. Yeah, if you're in menus, it doesn't actually continue to tick down the time. The way time works in this game for in-game day cycles is daytime and nighttime are both 33 minutes each. And then dawn and dusk are themselves 3 minutes each. So an in-game day, you know, from start to finish is 72 minutes. And that time does not tick down if you are in like Pokemon Portal, that does not tick down. If you are in Terra Raid battles, that does not tick down. If you are in menus, aside from being paused on, like, this, I'm pretty sure, and, like, this menu, time does not tick down. So, it's a little annoying, but it is a thing that exists. Welcome, April. The only GigaChad where you can't feel his heart. I'm very happy with the way that, like, they did this game, in terms of, like, just the AI battle, because I mean, I still said the best thing about this game is the fact that it fakes you out so heavily that it just baits you into thinking something is not going to happen, and then it just makes it happen because it plays into your expectations for plot twists just enough for you to get you to drop your guard, and then it slaps you in the face. It's the best part about the game. The face slapping of plot twist is always delightful. Froakie. Froakie going croaky. But I am anticipating that this Froakie hunt is going to take over double odds like the previous one did. The Weezer trades have begun. I still don't really fully understand that joke, Jared, but you do you. But you can you can do you. Do 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 do. Let's see. Weezer trades the better. Slap me in the face. The hard plot. I think the DLC is gonna be a more relatively contained storyline, because when they did the DLC storylines for Sword and Shield, they were largely disconnected from the main storyline of Sword and Shield. There was like a little bit of crossing over, but I don't think they're gonna do the same thing. Thank you very much, La. Have a good day. Thank you very much for popping in. Froakie, we are going to strangle you if you don't decide to sparkle. Yeah, I'd better take that one for sure. Yeah, I already take this thing up. That's going pretty well, though. Let's see. When are we gonna end off? We've hatched over 100. We've hatched 100 eggs right now. So, I'm thinking... I think we might knock out the rest of the eggs I have here today, and then we're gonna end off. Because... We won't reach odds today. I think we'll be... Yeah, we'll be about 2/3 of the way to odds when it comes to this hunt. So that's not going to be fun. There's a storyline that will be branching off the main storyline will act as a post-game content. See, I don't think... I think like the whole idea of like post-game, because the post-game of this game was pretty much Area 0. You know, like the main... I mean, it's kind of hard to think of like what they're gonna do with this game's storyline with regards to the DLC, just because they did and didn't have a post game. Because of how different this game actually is from the other ones, we can't really think about it in the same line of thinking that we thought about the other games in. For, like, you know, their storyline, like them wrapping up certain things in post-game or expanding them in post-game. Because in one way you could say Area 0, like the whole Area 0 storyline, that is this game's post-game. But on the other way, well, that's the main storyline. And there is no post-game. It's like, well, then the post-game's like the Ace Academy tournament. It's very, very weird with how this game's post-game is structured, because then, okay, was it like post-game? Like, where does the game end and the post-game begin? Is going to be something I feel everyone is going to have a different call on. So there's no, like, hard and fast way of determining that in particular. And I actually got Cluncher. Is that the one that... So, you're playing Violet, then? You're right, you are playing Violet. Yeah, Cluncher, I like Cluncher. I'm not the biggest fan of a lot of Generation 6 Pokemon, but Cluncher's an interesting one. I will say I do find it mildly intriguing. Like, mildly intriguing enough to call it as a curiosity. Yeah, I need to organize my PC more so that way I can collect more eggs in bulk. I mean, also I need to work on my Charizard eggs. So that's the other part. Actually, now that I think about it... Ooh. See, that's what I mean, Goldie. Like, you could say that it's endgame, but you could also say it's post-game, because in normal Pokemon games, we consider beating the League to be endgame. But in this game, the League isn't the ending, isn't the endgame. So that's the thing, like, there's no definitive which one it actually is, which is the most fascinating part of it. So it's hard to make that call. Hey, Russell, how you doing? Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. We're just doing a little bit of shiny hunting. Hatching some Froakie shiny eggs, but how are you doing? Are you shiny or not? You're not shiny. No, you're not shiny. You're not shiny. Yeah, like, I wish you were shiny, because then you go into the giveaway bin for trading. But we already have a... Well, no, we actually don't have the entire Gibble family, now that I just thought about it. Because we have still yet to find the Gibble for our living shiny decks. Oh, we finished all the eggs here, so hatching through the snow. I like Armory better than Cerule Edge. Also has so late the game began. it doesn't take... It's not that hard to actually get Armor and Ceruledge. All you have to do is get to, Zappuccino is what I call that place. Because you can find Bronzor and Sinistea actually quite early in the game. It's just getting to the town before you beat the game. Greater... Or that creates an endgame because the title of both the stories. Yeah, but the thing is, you have the credits roll. You have the credits roll after you beat the league, and by all measures of the other game, well, actually don't have the credits roll. But yeah, again, that's the thing is, you can have it be argued one way or the other. I am generally of the stance of the league is endgame, and all that's post game. But again, everyone can. That's one thing, it's a gray area, and I need to get some water. Back in a sec. I mean, my general stance for like the end game post game division, I make the divider at the league because that's like that's the one commonality. Because I generally go with where is the common ground for all games, and the common ground for all the games is the league. But there is a case like you made, but yeah, post game is everything after you wrap up the storyline in Area 0. Yeah, like you can kind of make that case for one way or the other. There's no like definitive which way it is. It just depends on like really which way you slice it. And I just go with like the common one of like the Area 0 is post game because that is after the league, and the league is the divider for the other stuff. Can we do a Union Circle? Because I'm Union Circle. Yeah, we can set up a Union Circle. But we're probably not going to keep it up too long. Main reason is it puts a big strain on the internet, and it can get disconnected somewhat often. But yeah, I guess we could do a Union Circle. And credits only play at the crater. Go to the fire type. Where's this one? Sinistea spawns at a couple of locations. I'm pretty sure, like, the ruins is where it spawns. Also, guys, again, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Hey, casual. Here's our go. I don't like how this thing has so many freaking like text boxes. This is annoying. Wait, why are you back at the hospital? What happened, casual? Everything okay? Oh, interesting. Yeah, I'm thinking like Sundays. We're gonna do like Union Circle Sundays going forward. Because I'm still debating what to do for Sundays. Because I think, like, okay, Union Circles could be fun, but also we could do, like, battles on Sundays. I'm still figuring that out. We have the code up, Russell. I hope everything's okay, casual. I hope everything's okay. But yeah, if this ends up taking a while, we're gonna do the Union Circle a different day, because there can be issues that happen performance-wise. But yeah. It's like with like searching people for battles and stuff. Sometimes it just does take a while, and in the middle of a shiny hunting stream, that can be a little bit problematic. So we'll do about a minute, and if not, we'll do the Union Circle stuff a different day. But if there are connection issues, we will have to disband the Union Circle, because Union Circle can be problematic. Right. Right. If there are like issues, because my thing can display connection issues as well as kilobytes per second, basically for the stream upload. If that starts to drop and there does get stream performance issues, we will have to disconnect it. So where am I now? Oh, eggs hatching literally right then. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. Something didn't get better, so I'm local gigs. I hope you feel better then. Oh, another egg hatching. I think that this might be the last of this group of eggs. Make a Union Circle Scarlet for terror grinding. Nice. Alright, we're okay, we're done with the Union Circle. Yep, this is why I don't do Union Circles. Right? No. Really, you can't access Union Circles. Yeah, we got the first Froakie. We got the first one. We got the first one. But now we need to go for the second and third. Yeah, that is why we don't do Union Circles. Oh, no, it was still a shoe, because it still went over double odds. Anything that goes over odds is a shoe. Froakie is always a shoe. Like, unless the next two Froakie, we get them as a shiny in what totals under 512 eggs, then it will no longer be a shoe. That is what it will take for Froakie to no longer be a shoe. Which is gonna be a while. I mean, I would like that to happen, but statistically speaking, we would basically need to get this Froakie like right now, and then the next Froakie pretty much before the rest of these eggs hatch. And I think it goes 5 over. No, anything that goes over double odds is a shoe. I can kind of tolerate things getting close to double odds, but not going into double odds, because, like, statistically that makes sense. But when it goes over double odds, then it is a shoe. It acquires the shoe nature when it surpasses double odds. I have no idea what that is, Point. I take it that is some kind of football thing. But also, guys, again, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Yeah, Ho-Oh is just a whole separate thing altogether. And I dread that thing every single day. I hate it. Like, that is a hunt. And one that I despise. No, Ho-Oh is just a shoe. Ho-Oh just exists in a state of perpetual shoeness. I despise that thing. Vote for Lugia. I was never a Lugia person, because it's like, I like the damage dealers. I like it when my legendaries go for attack, and Lugia just sits there and doesn't do anything. He just sits on things. I swear, school's getting dumber. Is there a contest of pickup lines? Oh my gosh, Litsune, that is so stupid. Oh look, it's the dumbest Pokemon to get existed in this gen, Oinkologne. Like, I'm not a fan of Oinkologne. It is. I mean, I didn't like freaking. What? Why did that Steen just like popped into existence out of nowhere? Okay. Generalized confusion? I guess. All right. Yeah, we are now going to be at 200 by the end of this. I am happy though that we've gotten our pink shinies today. Very happy about that. Exactly. Yeah, all Oinkologne is meat. All Oinkolone's existence is being turned into ham and bacon and prosciutto. That is the only purpose Oinkologne serves. Same with Lechonk. That's all its purpose is. Which is why we fight them with fire types, because then they get barbecued and then they get turned into actual delicious meat that is edible. And sandwich. Exactly. Delightful. I am very glad that we got... I'm so glad that we actually got the entire Lechonk family just as phases while wandering around Paldea. Not a clue what it would do. Not a clue what an all-meat sandwich does. I assume it tastes good, though. That is the only thing that I can say that it would do, is just taste delicious. No, if you had guard split, maybe I'd consider saving that zero defense one. Probably not. Trying the meat one, because there's probably certain ingredient combinations to use for it. I'll probably experiment with it in my off time. Froakie scored by Charmander back to back. I can imagine that. Like, stranger things when shiny hunting have happened. So I wouldn't. I'd be surprised if it happened, but I wouldn't say it's impossible. Stranger things when shiny hunting have happened. Like, Omar freaking calling the IV spread on the Roaring Moon. So it's just sometimes RNG happens. I mean, unless they scouted the eggs already, then lined up those ones. But the only thing I can think of is, like, they hatched all the eggs, found out the ones that had the shinies in them, and then, like, stacked those next to each other to hatch them, like, getting the back to back to back. But that's, like, I don't know, the most reasonable. But Not sure. Oh, he called what the IVs were gonna be on my Roaring. He's like, oh yeah, it's gonna have a 0 special attack IV, and it actually did have a 0 special attack IV. Finizen Outbreak, Magikarp Outbreak. I'd go Finizen. I would go for the Finizen Outbreak. Cause you can hunt Magikarp in Legends. And you get the sparkles around it. So that'll make it easier to identify. But you can't do that with not Palafin, Finizen. But yeah, I'm working on, speaking of Legends, I'm actually working on my list of the Pokemon I'm going to be hunting in Legends when we eventually get back to hunting in that game. So that's going to be a thing. But I'm also kind of thinking, sorta, that after maybe... Why does that one look different? Okay, no, they don't. They look the same. Egg hatching. I was like, I couldn't do game controls, and when my game doesn't let me control, I assume we're getting an egg hatching. Froakie. You better not run into me. There, good, you stupid Tauros. I despise Tauros in this game. I was never a fan of Tauros to begin with, but this game made me actually hate it. Because it's just so annoying having to hop like an idiot to escape from them. And even they just ram into you and just combo lock you. Which happened to me many, many, many times when I'm off stream. Is they just combo lock me. But yeah, I'm thinking we're probably gonna hatch a... Again, this is why I hate this thing. It is worse than Sharpedo was. Because at the very least, with Sharpedo, it wasn't that fast. And you could actually avoid it relatively easily. It was, you needed to know the timing, but you could avoid it relatively easily and just go away. And also, there weren't as many Sharpedo. You know, there wasn't a swarm of like 5 Sharpedo that just home in on you like a group of heat-seeking missiles. Alright. Yeah, it's worse than Veluza. Because at the very least, you can avoid Veluza by just not going in the water. You can just stay out of the water and avoid Veluza entirely. But Tauros appears like literally everywhere on the overworld. You can't avoid it. It deserves oblivion. But yeah, so I think what we're gonna do is... I tried to get him to send the days for the Pokemon, but he just had to be the car. Tartarus is, Well, I mean, people can collect eggs on different days and they hatch them. Like, the eggs that I've been hatching, they're all from different dates. Well, not all from different dates. But it does, you can collect them on different days and just not have hatch them. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to hatch a couple Froakie eggs. And then we are going to... We're gonna hatch the rest of, like, the Froakie eggs I have right now. And then... we are going to just do, I think, maybe like 10 or so Charmander eggs. Oh, I agree. I definitely agree that it does seem a little suspicious. But it's not impossible. It's just highly, highly unlikely. But also, it isn't really worth, you know, potentially calling someone out on that for. It's just, it's not really worth it. Eggs out to get the Tauros. No. No, I want to obliterate the Tauros. The Tauros needs to be Exodia obliterated. There we go. Alright. You know, because, yeah. Yeah, we've had some bad hunts. I mean, we have some bad hunts, we also have some good hunts. So, like, it's RNG Whiplash. Alright. Okay, so that's all of our Froakie. Now we will go for Charmander eggs. There we go. So now I will instate the Charmander. So I think what we're going to go do is we're going to do a couple of these Charmanders. I want to start working on getting rid of my Charmander eggs. In addition to work on getting rid of my Froakie eggs. Froakie eggs. I'll set aside one because I know Colin said he wanted one. One of my friends wanted one, so I'll just save one for him. There we go. So yeah, I think we'll do a couple of these Charmander eggs. And then we'll go on a raid. But this was eventful. This was an eventful stream. We got 2 shinies that I had a feeling were going to be pretty annoying for us to get, but we actually got them quite easily. We got, you know, a bunch of our Greninja eggs hatched. And I am thinking that other than that... Oh, Outbreak of Magikarp. Nope. Maybe someday we'll... I mean, obviously someday I'm going to have to hunt Magikarp. It's going to be annoying to hunt that one. We got 2 shinies today. We got ourselves 2 sparkly things today. Charmander. Charmander. Char. Alright, so char eggs. There we go. There we go, save that. But yeah, it's going okay. It's definitely doing okay. I think... Yes, I think that we're doing okay. Char eggs. That goes... There we go. Greninja counter, and no, not that. There we go. I can just add in the Charmander for that one later. I can just do that later. Basically, I'm just rambling myself about a couple of the shiny hunting stuff. Because basically, the way that I have my, essentially, face cam thing set up. Not face cam, the, vertical capture. Yeah, the basically the shorts capture. I'm just like adjusting that a little bit because I realized I have to also set up some other stuff in there. But it's going okay now. Legend. Nice! Well, Shiny Magikarp. I love the look of Shiny Magikarp in like the newer games. It's literally solid gold fish. It is a solid gold fish. As it should have been. Because just it has that metallic sheen, which just makes it pop. I love that. Nope, your egg's hatching, so we can't go to flying. Oh, Exodia then. Okay, I thought you meant like the Tauros' name was Exodia. Yes, tomorrow is going to be another Breath of the Wild stream. Every Wednesday is our Breath of the Wild stream. Which means, you guys, hope you guys can get, you know, some friends to pop in, help get the channel growth, because the Breath of the Wild streams are the worst days for the channel. It is very much when the channel starts to slow down in terms of growth, because not as many people are looking up Breath of the Wild things. So when it comes to the Breath of the Wild streams, you know, we do sometimes need a little bit of a hand getting people in. So like invite your friends, let your friends know, and have them show up for the suffering that is Metamaxis tomorrow. I will save that Charmander for 0 speed things. That could be potentially useful. Yeah, and any like decent IV things I generally want to try and save, but I don't think that I'm ever going to use a 0 speed Charizard, but it could be useful for breeding the 0 speed down onto other things. Because that's the hard part, is getting the 0 speed for other stuff. For a second, I saw the cute Fant and thought, oh, it's a shiny Makuhita. No, it's just a cute Fant. That's why it looked out of place, because it was out of place. Not looking for that hunt, too. That's not going to be a fun one. But, I mean, at least when I hunt that one, I can just use a freaking Steel Sandwich, and that will make it a little easier to find. But yeah, so I think going forward, when it comes to our Charmander hunts, I'm going to do a couple of these Charmander eggs every stream. Like, probably like 5 or so. Like, not 5 so like 10 or so of them. Because I want to start working through this backlog. Because when I get rid of these Charmander eggs, then I will be able to get even more Greninja eggs. Because I want to try and work on, like, maybe extending my Greninja streams a bit. Okay, so nice. Nice. Notice are good. Nice. Yeah, the 60 KOs is a bit annoying to get, but it's very satisfying when it's finally done so. Give me my shiny now, game. Charmander. How many eggs we got? 2 more eggs. Okay. So I think what we'll do is we'll hatch 5 more eggs after this one. And then actually, I could. No, I'll hatch 5 more. Yeah, I'll think we'll like 15 today, and then we'll go clear them out, because I want to start clearing out these eggs, because I'm pretty sure it is 3 of my boxes minimum are consumed by Charmander eggs. And so if I can get rid of those, I can actually start working on other stuff. That'll actually be useful. Yeah, this was pretty much around. This might have actually been the exact area we were at when we got our shiny Hariyama reaction, because that was pretty good. I was very happy to get that Hariyama. Because I do like shiny Hariyama, but I would possibly like a 0 speed one for future things. That was fun. So we'll go for a couple more eggs. Wait, we're getting raided again. Hey, welcome in, Time Gang. Wonderful name. Nice. Hey, Sleepy Lunala, how are you doing? Can one of the mods please go grab Sleepy's link? How are you doing, Sleepy? What were you streaming on your end? If you guys haven't done so, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Thank you very much for tuning in. So what was your stream doing, Sleepy? Welcome in, Taihi. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for that raid. We actually were kind of getting close to ending off ourselves. We're just gonna hatch a couple more of our Charmander eggs, and then we're actually gonna head out ourselves. But thank you very much for that. If you guys haven't done so, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Thank you very much, Raiders. And can one of the mods please go grab Sleepy Lunala's link, if there are any in chat. If not, I can probably go grab the link. Oh, thank you very much, Sanji. Hey, have you just been lurking the entire time, Sanji? Thank you very much for the lurks. Come on, give me a third shine today. Wait, but how did your stream go? We've gotten 2 shinies so far today, 2 of our pink shinies. We got our shiny Flaffy completing our Mareep line. No sandwiches, by the way. And we also got a shiny Igglybuff, which I was dreading that. Ooh, Platinum Hardcore Water Monologue. Fun. That sounds like fun. Where are you up to right now? Where are you up to presently in that series, then? I'm very curious. Kinda fun, honestly, up until Cyrus at the Veilstone HQ. Yikes. Wait, did Cyrus start, like, absolutely shrekking you? So, wait, what did... Oh, yikes. What did Cyrus have? What does Cyrus have that would be a problem? Because, like, he doesn't have any... He doesn't have any grass types. And he doesn't have any electric types. What was the thing that was a problem? So I'm trying to remember what his team is, because it's like... I think by then he has Honchkrow. Was it the Gyarados? Because, like, I feel like the Gyarados could have been a problem. Oh, he got crit. Okay. Because, like, what the heck does he have that could, like, be a problem? Because I don't think Super Luck existed on Honchkrow back then. But yeah, the crits will do it. Crits will do it. One more egg. But yeah, so I've been trying to work on just hatching a couple of my... I've been working on my Froakie eggs. There we go, 252. And off on a palindrome number. And I'm fully expecting this to not be shiny, because Charmander hates me. Prove me right. What did I say? Alright, stop replay buffer. Okay. Let's go find someone to raid. Let's go find a raid target. I kind of hate to, like, get raided and then, like, go on a raid. But we were going to go do that. We're going to end off a bit. We're going to go raid our good buddy. Our good buddy. Sneasel kept getting critting Ice Punch. Crobat Air Cutter. Honchkrow Drill Pack. We did. Finish off though. Yikes. Yikes. Oh, thank you, Charlie Play. Thank you very much for that. Coming in. We actually are going to be ending off ourselves right now. Thank you very much for that. If you guys haven't... Actually, you know what? I think we can go for 5 more eggs. I think we can do 5 more eggs. Thank you very much for that, Charlie Plays and Litsune. We can do 5 more. If I end up getting a shiny in these with my replay buffer off, that'll be 3 for 3 today. So, that'll just be my luck. And I can just make a note to just edit it then. But thank you very much for that, Charlie Plays and Litsune. Do 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 do. That's that Brambleghast. That's one of the other shiny lines we have not gotten a shiny of yet. Because yo, we are doing a living shiny dex, and I have been trying to think of what members of the new Pokemon have we not gotten a shiny of in the family yet. And I think, aside from Silazar and the Paradoxes, we have most of them. Like, I mean, of the ones that can be obtained. Maybe level 3 herbs. Nice. Do 10 more eggs, then 52 is the rest of the eggs. Yep, maybe. That makes sense. Yep, that honestly sounds about on par with me. By the way, I love Brumma get shiny. It's a good color. Nice. I do not have a shiny Hoppip. I got Igglybuff and shiny Flaffy today. Yeah, Hoppip is one that I'm honestly surprised I have not gotten yet. Just because you find them so frequently in the world. But yeah, no, I get like freaking 2 shiny Earthworm after barely encountering any of them. It just game just be weird. Game just be weird at times. But yeah, I would love to get a shiny Bramblegast family at some point. Because I really just want that line to be finished. Because there are few Pokemon families that trouble me as much as Bramblegast because of just the way it operates. No, thank you, Charlie. I don't accept shiny trades, but I do thank you for the offer. One more egg. And that will be all for today. See you, Evan. Shiny, please give me my sparkles. Come on. Nope. Alright. With that, I will see to all of you next time with a raid. Yep, you heard the doggo. You hear the doggo. Again, guys, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And there we go. Please don't type in the Mechanized Max's raid tag. Please only copy the one that comes from the raid command. There we go. And that is all. I'll see you guys next time. That's Rock'n'Rolla. Control. See?